Hello, and welcome to the State of the Wabbit Address. I am Master Wabbit, and I make these videos once in a while, around every 6 months or so by my recollection, to reflect on the past and plan for the future. 2022, wow, what a ride. Some of us wanted to achieve a lot. I have here my 2022's goals list, and I will say it was ambitious, a bit too ambitious. One of the things I wrote down was making Let's Plays as well as streaming simultaneously. Halfway through this year, I basically stopped doing them separately because it took a lot of time to create and edit them on their own. Instead, I swapped to playing the games on my Twitch channel and then uploading the episodes like that to YouTube, which ends up being a lot less work for me in the end, and I think for the better. That way I'm not burnt and stressed out while trying to do all this at once. However, I recently rewatched my Splatoon 3 story campaign, which I think is my magnum opus of this year. Turns out the video quality was not that good. Sorry it took me so long to catch it, but I recently made some changes to OBS to record at a better quality, separate from the stream that needs to be set at 6,000 kilobits. Wait, that's too technical. Next year, the VOD should be a much better looking quality than this year's. Other stuff was making music once a month with the instruments that you see there. Drum set. I got guitars there. Yeah, you can see one of the guitar heads there. You don't want to listen to the music. Trust me, it's loud, it's rough, it is a mess. Making music is way harder than I thought it would be. It's one of my faults. Thinking that something is easy, attempting to do it, fail, gain a new respect for people who do this constantly, and then repeat the cycle over and over again. Not because I don't learn. I mean, I do learn a lot. It's just I'm very stubborn. But making music ties into what I want to do later in the next year. Animation. I got some software on sale. I'm going to start learning the ins and outs of it. And for those of you who probably don't know, which is most everyone, this is not my first foray into animation. In fact, back in my youth, I used to do stuff for Newgrounds. Heck, I even got the front page once with one of my animations. But then Flash died as I, got out of college, and it was like, I need to focus on getting a steady life together, and I had to put that aside. Right? But now that I'm at a decent enough stable space in my life that I can, try and pick it up again. Yes, this is my midlife crisis. What can I say? It's cheaper than a Corvette, right? Looking ahead stream-wise, the plans are to keep streaming, mostly on weekends. The Destiny 2 streams that I do on Wednesday morning might be bumped to Tuesday nights. Or not bumped. Bumped implies going forward. What is it? Moved. Okay, moved to Tuesday nights, because that's reset night. And the story updates are only like an hour or so long on their own. And I like going to bed and getting some sleep at somewhat regular hours compared to regular people. I am a bit of a night owl, I will admit this, but I don't want to be up to 3 a.m. in the Crucible. I don't want to do that. And aside from Destiny 2 and Splatoon 3, I'm not sure what really to stream next year. Several ideas I need to sort through and think, do I actually want to do this? For example, I believe I've mentioned that I wanted to play through all of the Devil May Cry games on stream. But the only reason I wanted to do that is to try and provide an example against an argument that I think holds no water, but do I want to do that instead of play new games on the channel? Because there's stuff on my Steam list I've never touched. I want to get to it, but time, am I right? I would love to have some input from, feedback. No. I want feedback, input, anything like that from fans, people who watch. You want to see like new stuff, or you want to see me play through games I've done before? Ooh, but there is that one game I did play when I was waiting for Splatfest results. Mario 64. I may as well play through that to the end, 120 stars or not, because Splatfests are spaced so far apart. If I started it, I may as well try and finish it. But other than that, there's not much else. There's other hopes and dreams like attending conventions with fellow fans of other streamers' communities, creating video games down the line in the future, become fabulously wealthy, find true love, other such fantasies. But right now, the next year is focusing on 3 major things: improving on what is working, dropping what isn't, and picking up new things that have potential. Let's make 2023 ours and make it a better place in the end. Until next time, everyone. Take care.